Good morning. This was going to be a crafting guide for how to make a high fizz DPS crossbow for my armor break build or any other build that can make use of a really high fizz crossbow with good flat and added fizz, gain damages extra and +6 attack skills. Unfortunately, I did not hit the suffix attack speed that I needed in the 18 looks at mods that I got. Instead, here's a little lesson learned, and you'll get to watch me die a little inside each time I don't hit the mod that I want. I think there's still a little to learn from this episode, so I'm gonna post it anyway. The early steps are all still the same, and how each of the currencies work is the same, so there's something to learn, and we can learn together. Enjoy. I crafted this crossbow right at the start of the league. It cost me around 10 divines to craft. I got quite lucky with my Greater Exalted Orb slam and hit the crit chance, which makes it considerably better, but it still only has +4 projectile skills, so it's not the best that it can be. So what I've done is bought the base that I need and all of the crafting materials I need to make a new crossbow. And the reason I've done this is because I could whittle this down, but it would cost me 2 divines to get it into a position where I can increase the level of attack skills to +6 from +4. So instead of doing that, I'm going to craft a new crossbow and show you how I do it while I do it. And if I don't craft something that's an improvement, then I can sell it for a profit. Spoiler alert, I do not sell it for a profit. So I picked this crossbow up for a divine, and I will show you how you find a base that you need. So if I go to my PoE trade and we go to show filters, what you're looking for is a minimum of 600 physical DPS and pseudo number of empty prefix modifiers 1. So you want a 600 physical DPS crossbow with 1 empty prefix. Now, there are going to be a lot of bows on the market with these stats, and you're looking for one that doesn't have any runes in it. So this crossbow has no runes, it's 2 divines, and it already has decent attack speed. So if you get lucky on this, you could keep the attack speed. But also, ideally, you want one that's got 2 suffixes because you're going to be using dextral crystallization twice, and then you're going to be desecrating the item. And you can search by flat, so you can try and find one that has the highest flat physical damage. Some of these are going to be expensive. This one already has attack skills, right? It's 15 divines, but we're gonna spend less than 15 divines on our crossbow. Hopefully, this one is 2 divines, right? It has P1, P3, but it's on a bad base. However, this you could craft on this. This will be fine. You'd get your crossbow for less than 10 div. You can live search, and then when one comes up, I have a gong sound. That's how I found the one I'm using for 1 divine. So if I go back to the game, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to dextral crystallization for your perfect essence of abrasion. So that will remove a suffix and it will add into your empty prefix gain damage as extra physical. We hit 27, not a great roll, but it's fine. Next, you have 1 suffix remaining. You have 2 options here. You can either use your dextral crystallization omen, which costs 70 exalts, or you can fill it up, but then you'll need to use a whittling if you don't hit the right suffixes. So the cheapest and most deterministic way on your 2 suffix 2 prefix crossbow is to just use another dextral and perfect essence of battle. Alright, so now we have +6 attack, T2 increased fizz, T3 flat fizz, and gain damage is extra physical, with 2 open suffixes. So now I'm going to hit it with a Greater Exalted Orb, and we'll see what we get. If we hit attack speed, great. Otherwise, that's what we're looking for with our Abysscraft. And I'm giving myself here 4 opportunities to hit attack speed on the Abysscraft afterwards. If you hit crit chance, that's also really good. Loads an extra bolt could be really good. Okay, leech is physical mana. That's fine, right? So this isn't going to be the best crossbow, and it might not be an upgrade for me, but we'll see what attack speed roll we hit. I'm going to go to the Well of Souls, and we're going to try and hit attack speed, because that is the most important stat now to find to increase the damage of this crossbow. So we'll activate this, and we're going to use Preserved Jawbone because we want to be able to hit more attack speed rolls. If we use an Ancient, 1, it's many more divines to do this crafting process, and 2, you rule out some of the attack speed mods. So we have 1 spare suffix, so this will add our suffix, and we have our Omen of Abyssal Echoes, so we can re-roll if we don't hit attack speed. Okay, we didn't. So we did find a critical damage bonus, but we want attack speed, so let's re-roll. Okay, so We didn't hit what we wanted, so let's just take a random one. And then we're going to have to Omen of Light. Omens of Light are about just over a div. So we Omen of Light, which will remove a desecrated mod. We remove it. And we try again. And we re-roll. Okay. So we still didn't hit it, so we're going to have to annul again, so it's going to cost us another div. So we Omen of Light, the desecrated mod. We Jawbone. Oh, we need another Abyssal Echoes. Make sure we activate the Omen. Try again. Re-roll. Okay, we're getting quite unlucky, not hitting attack speed. Omen of Light, Omen of Strength. Getting quite unlucky with this craft. We still spent less than 10 div. Roll. Dang. It's a perfectly serviceable crossbow. You can use this, it'll take you all the way to endgame. The life leech and mana leech is useful, but for the 8 div that I spent on it, you could get a better crossbow for a little bit less, but more DPS anyway. I might keep trying to craft this. I might try and sell it to get at least some of my money back. This didn't work out. If you want to see me continue to fail to craft or give up on crafting and just go back to grinding currency and buying all the gear I need, then come hang out on my stream Monday to Thursday, 4 till 7 PM UK time, Sundays 1 till 7 PM UK. Good luck, Exiles!